Hey guys, so I'm starting off with some NYX pore filler as a primer just to make my face look more flawless, and I'm just using my hands to rub this all over my skin. Next, I'm just taking my L'Oreal True Match and dabbing this on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to swipe a few swipes on my face, and I'm going to be using my e.l.f. face brush to buff this into my skin for a flawless airbrush finish. Once I've buffed that into my liking, I'm just taking some e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip and some of my Broken Makeup Geek Bada Bing eyeshadow, and I mix that on the back of my hands, and now I'm just applying that with that same face buffer brush for some more shimmer. And I'm using an e.l.f. blush stick just to give a little bit more of a glow. And then I just used some cream blush from Mary Kay, and I'm not sure the name of it, but it's just a really dark pink. And I'm just using a stippling brush and then the face buffer brush to blend that into my skin. To add even more glitter and shine and glowiness to the skin, I'm using my e.l.f. Candid Coral Blush, almost as if you would be using a setting powder all over my face. And to define my cheekbones and just add a little bit more color to my face, I'm using my NYC Sunny Bronzer on a kind of angled kabuki, but I'm not really intensely contouring, just very little, just to kind of even out the highlight with the contour. And now I'm just blending everything back in to make sure everything just is seamless and smooth. I'm going to be taking 2 of the darker green shades from my BH Cosmetics 120 color palette, and I'm just going to be sticking it right onto the lid, and I'm kind of lining the lid with this, if that makes sense. I'm not going above the crease, but I'm not being extremely precise, as you can see. So I'm taking it all over the lower lid, connecting it to the top, and just patting it on to make sure that it's very vibrant. On a blending brush, I'm taking a lighter green color from that same palette, and I'm just going to swipe this around my eye to blend it and create a gradient effect for the eyeshadow. And you don't want to be afraid to take this high up because it's really going to go, mine went all the way up to my brow bone. You could stop about here if you wanted to, but I really wanted just a really gradient effect, and I wanted to blend it into the skin. So take your time just blending it, but it doesn't have to be a perfect circle or anything like that. I just finished my other eye, and now I'm going to take that same dark green again and just pat this right on the inner rim just to kind of brighten that dark green up, but you don't want to make it too straight or in a line. You just want to kind of help that green pop out again. And now I'm taking Old Gold Pigment by MAC on a Naked 3 palette brush, and I'm just applying this right in my inner corner because we're going to be using this gold pigment later on in the look, and it kind of helps tie it into the eyes. Now for the tricky but fun part. I'm taking some toilet paper, and what I'm going to do is just section little pieces of the toilet paper off and start twisting it. And you can twist it either way you want to, but I feel like the toilet paper is the best option for branches. And now I'm just using the toilet paper like branch I made and lining it up with my shoulder to see where I want to place it. Now I'm just taking some spirit gum, and I'm going to apply this straight to where I'm going to put my branch, and this will just help it stick because you cannot do this look without spirit gum. Also, once you apply your spirit gum, you should tap it to make it tacky and sticky. And now I'm just placing on the branch and pushing it down really tight onto that spirit gum so it molds in with my skin. With a little bit more spirit gum, I'm going about halfway through that first branch we did. And this is going to be a little limb coming off the main branch. So just don't do as long of a stroke. And now I'm just placing that smaller branch, connecting it to the bigger branch, and patting it down. As you can see, I finished up the branch pattern up my face, and now I'm just taking some brown face paint. This is by Mayron, and I'm just going to go lightly over the branches because you want, as you can see, it kind of stands out more, that you can see more the definition of the toilet paper, which kind of looks like gnarly branches, which I really like. So I'm just dabbing the brown all over it, and it doesn't have to be precise or perfect by any means. As you can see, I get a little messy with it, but it's okay if you get a little on your skin and not necessarily on the branches, because I like to kind of define the branches on my skin and make them a little bit thicker. I also added some black face paint in there for a little bit more contrast, and you can use any purples or reds or whatever, browns, blacks, any shade you want to, but you really just want to pack it on there until you get the desired strength of branch color. And now I'm just taking that old gold pigment again, and I'm dabbing this over the branches because I wish the camera would capture how pretty it really looks in person, but it kind of reminds me of like magic or something, and since this is Mother Nature and she's a goddess, she has the magic of the earth at her sleeve, so I kind of imagine this as her magic flowing through her branches or veins or whatever you want to call them. Now I'm just taking that same e.l.f. shimmer thingy mabobber and putting this on my lips with my finger. Now I'm kind of going over/under the lip line and really lining my lips with the MAC Old Gold pigment. And you want to make your lips look really big with this. And I really think this is pretty because there's nothing on the lips but that gold, and it really makes it pop. Alright, so I just stuck some lashes on, and with that, the look is completed. I hope you enjoyed, and please don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Bye, babies.